Salesforce admin training. So in Salesforce, we have a family. So if you have to learn a admin, what are the things that you needed? Or if you want to know that, okay, Salesforce admin, when you think that I know the Salesforce, when you think that, okay, I can do anything in the admin. So Salesforce admin is a like normal, we have a family, right? So similarly, Salesforce is also a family. So in Salesforce admin family, so Salesforce admin family. In Salesforce admin family, we have a grandparent, parent, and child. Now, grandparent is, let's understand what are the grandparents, then we will go to the what are the parent, and then we will see the what are the child. Now, if we know all grandparent, parent, and child, then you know the admin. So first we will talk about today the topics, what are the grandparent. So in the grandparent, the first we have in grandparent, Salesforce project IT company. The first thing is that we should understand what IT companies does it, how we get a project, and from where we get a project. Salesforce project IT company. So this is very important to understand the project IT company, because if you know what is this IT companies, what they does it, and when I get a job, what will I be doing it, right? So how IT companies will get a projects, what are the customers, what are clients, when the clients will come to the IT company, how it starts the baseline. So it's very important to understand the life cycle of the Salesforce project IT company. Then we will discuss about the Salesforce industries. Salesforce industries. First, we will talk about Salesforce introduction. Salesforce introduction. So it's a very high level Salesforce introduction. Like what are the, why Salesforce has came into the market? What is the reason for it? Right. So first we will understand Salesforce introduction. Then the next one is next grandparent is Salesforce basics. Salesforce basics. And then we will see and next grandparent is Salesforce basics and Salesforce CRM. And then we have a Salesforce.com. Salesforce.com. And data modeling. Data modeling, like we will see how can we get the data from customers, how can we modify it, and how can we store, what are the things that are available in the data modeling. And then we'll talk about the UI customization. UI customization. And we'll have a data security. So security is a very important, because we are capturing the customer's information. When we are capturing the customer information, now how secure it is, the data is how secure. whether anybody can see the customer information that is captured in Salesforce, and how are we maintaining that data, how Salesforce is giving the security. And then we have a few more like email templates. The next grandparent is email templates. And then we have a queues. One is reports and dashboard. So reports and dashboard, it's basically useful for the higher management. Like in company, we have a managers or a CEOs. If they wanted to see the overview of the data or what is the revenue that generated in the last month or this month, how it is generated the revenue. If they wanted to see everything in one place, reports and dashboard is the place where they can see entire information. And next grandparent is automation. Automation, and then we have a lightning platform, lightning flows. Lightning flows. And then we will discuss about the MVC architecture. The main topic is MVC architecture, how the Salesforce works. If I implement admin part, or there are so many things are available in Salesforce. What is the architecture of the Salesforce? What is MVC? And we will talk about that. And then we are going to talk about the activity management. So what are the activities that are happening in the Salesforce? What is the activity management? Let me increase the text. So activity management. And then finally we'll have a data management. So total 16 grandparents are available. Right? In Salesforce admin, total we have a 16 grandparent. Salesforce admin has a first one is a Salesforce project IT company, Salesforce introduction, and Salesforce basics, Salesforce CRM. What is the CRM? What are the different clouds are available? And then force.com. So in one of the family is force.com and data modeling grandparent, UI customization, and data security, lightning flows. And then we'll have a email templates, queues, reports and dashboard, and automation. We have a MVC architecture, and then finally we'll have a activity management and then data management. Total 16 is available, 16 grandparents. If anybody wants to take a notes, you can take a notes. So total 16 grandparent main topics. So these are the main topics. If you want to learn admin, then you should know these 16 topics in Salesforce. If you know these 16 topics, you know admin. Everything you know in the admin. So 16 topics are very important. Now, in this 16 grandparent, what are the parent That means what are the sub? Now, if I have to learn Salesforce project IT company, what should I need to do? What should I need to learn in the Salesforce project? So in the Salesforce project, we have Salesforce project activities. What are the activities we will do in the project? Like if I join a company, right? So if I join a company, what are the activities that I'll be involved, and how do I do it? That activities. When should I be involved? And what is my day-to-day activities in project? So that we will discuss in the Salesforce project IT company, as well as the what is the responsibilities that I'll be if I join a company. What is the admin responsibilities? What is admin responsibilities? And what are the developer responsibilities? That means in Salesforce, when I say responsibility, it's not in terms of project as well as the in terms of the project activities, like in day to day, where what I'll be working on it. How will I know that which work should I need to work on it? So everything we will discuss in the Salesforce project IT company. And then we have a Salesforce introduction. In the Salesforce introduction, we will talk about there are services provided by the Salesforce. So we will talk about Salesforce services and technologies. Now, what are the technologies that are involved with the Salesforce, and what are the services provided by the Salesforce? That's about the Salesforce introduction. Next thing is the basics. When I say basics, now very basic, like if I have to work in a real time, which org I'll be working on it. And if I have to practice my own, I need to practice it for daily activity, whatever we are doing in the class. If I have to practice it, where should I be practicing it? So those are the additions. There are different additions we have in the Salesforce. So what are those additions, and which one is the real-time addition, which one is the practical addition? And we will see the storage mechanism, how the storage mechanism is implemented in Salesforce. How the storing mechanism is implemented in Salesforce. The next thing is the Salesforce CRM. In the Salesforce CRM, we are going to talk about the Salesforce architecture. And then what are the applications we have in the Salesforce CRM? What are the applications we have in Salesforce CRM? The next thing is force.com. Force.com this is also another environment. Like in force.com, we will talk about the different environment. Now, why Salesforce is introduced the force.com, what is the reason for it, right? So what I'll be doing it, if I get a job, what will I be doing in the force.com? And also we will talk about the sandboxes. And next one is a data modeling. Data modeling is how do I capture the data? Where do I store the data? Like we have a concept in the Salesforce objects, fields, tabs, and we have a data types. And then in Salesforce, we have a concept called relationships. And the next one is a validation rules. Validation rules, formula fields. Now these are the different data modeling. So by using this, we will be manipulate. So data modeling is nothing but will manipulate the data, whatever the customer is entering the data. So based on that data, how can I store the data? How can I manipulate the data? And how can I verify the data, whatever the customer has entered in the Salesforce? If I wanted to validate it, how can I validate? So everything is a part of a data modeling. And the next one is a UI customization. In the UI customization, especially in the admin, we will talk about the list views. and layouts. So the topic which is available is layouts. Layouts is nothing but a like how the customers will see the screen. Now, for example, if I have to fill the passport application, then I need to go to the application and I need to click. If I click on the passport application form filling, then there is a one image gets open, right? So where we have to fill the certain information in that screen. Now, if I wanted to build that kind of a screen, how can we do it? So that is one of the part is layouts. So by using the layouts, customize it. We can customize.
It's like an interface, right?
Now I'm talking about the screen. So layouts is
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Layouts means it's like a view. What the portal? For example, it's a if you have a passport, if you open a passport website, we will show one display, right? What are the options?
Right. So it's exactly, so it's a kind of a just a view. It's not an integration, it's a just a view. So when I
Okay.
open the form, so the what are the data, where should be data entering? Like I need to organize it, especially the organization. I cannot show everything in one page at one place. Like if I show all 100 fields in one page, per customer, it is so difficult. Per customer, it is
Okay.
so difficult. So basically, if you organize it, especially, seems like our meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. If it is ends, we will connect it again. Okay, sorry for that. So that's about the layout. Then we will talk about the record types. These are into the UI customization. And the next one is data security. So data security will have a different type of data security, like user level we have, and what are the licenses that is provided by the Salesforce. Licenses, we will talk about the licenses, and also we have a security at the profile level, and we have a security at the permission set level. These are the concept in the Salesforce permission sets, and we have it. And then we have a roles. In Salesforce, we have a roles concept, and finally we'll have a OWT. So these are the different security. So if I have to do the data security, either one of the options or all of the options, we might have to do it based on the project level. And the next one is lightning flows. In the lightning flows, we will talk about the, especially the flows topic. So flows is a topic in the Salesforce. So using these flows, we can implement, or if you want to do customization, anything like a easy way to implement the some kind of a logic. If you want to customize your logic or whatever the Salesforce is providing it, if that does not work, if you want to customize it, you can go with the flows. We will talk about the flows. In the flows, we have a different type of flows are there. Like we have a screen flow. So those are the child topics. We will talk about the child topic later. Now flows is the main. And then next one, we have a email templates. In the email templates, we'll talk about the email alert. Email templates and email alerts and email templates, email alerts, especially these two, we are going to discuss about it. And the next one, we have a queues. In the queues, we will talk about the automated transfer. So queues, we will talk about the automated transfer. And then we will talk about the assignment rules. And the next one, we have a reports and dashboard. In the reports and dashboard, we will talk about the reports, how to generate a reports and how to generate a dashboard. And the next one is a automation. In the automation, we will talk about web to lead, web to case. And also there are a few more automations are there. Like we are going to discuss about the workflows also. Workflows, process builder also we are going to discuss like a workflows, process builder, and approval process. So workflows, process builders are going away by next year 2024 by end of the next year. But still at the high level, we will talk about the workflows and process builder because it will be there at least for 1 year. It will be there in case if you get a project which are related to the where they have implemented the workflows. And if you have to debug certain scenarios in the workflows process builder, you just need a knowledge on the workflows and process builder. So for that purpose, I'm going to just at the high level, we will be touching the workflows and process builder. And we'll talk about the approval process. And the next one is a MVC architecture. In the MVC architecture, we are going to talk about the model, view, control. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to implement? What is the architecture of the MVC? We will talk about it. And then we have activity management, like what are the different activities it is happening in the Salesforce. We are going to discuss about the activity management. And in the data management, this is a data management it's all about the data loader. If I have to push the data into the Salesforce, like a customer or a client has provided some CSV files, or there are some files they have provided it, and they will say that these 10,000 or some 20,000 records, we need to push it to the Salesforce. If I have to push it to the Salesforce, then how can we do it? So what are the different ways I can do it? Using the data loader, or there is one more thing, workbench, and then we are going to talk about the data loader.io. Data loader is a different, data loader.io is a different. So we will talk about the different applications, how to use these different applications in the data management, data loader, workbench, and data loader.io. So these are the parent. Now let's connect these parents. Now let's do it after, like it is going to end the session in 3 minutes. So we'll connect it again. Let me disconnect it and we'll connect back. Please connect the session back again. Same session, we'll connect it. So in Salesforce project activities, admin responsibilities, developer responsibilities. In Salesforce introduction, we have a Salesforce services and technologies. In Salesforce basics, one is the addition. And then we are going to talk about Salesforce mechanism. And then we'll have it in Salesforce CRM, Salesforce architecture and application. Force.com, we will talk about the environments and sandboxes. In the data modeling, we will discuss about the objects, fields, tabs, data types, relationship, validation rules, formula fields. And in UI customization, we'll talk about the list views, layouts, and record types. In data security, we will talk about the users, license, profiles, permission set, roles, and OWD concept. And in the flows, we will discuss about the different type of flows. And next, email templates. In the email templates, we are going to talk about email templates and email alerts. And in the queues, we are going to talk about the automated transfer and assignment rules. In reports and dashboard, we are going to discuss about the reports and dashboards. Automation. In the automation, we are going to discuss web to lead, web to case, and as well as we are going to discuss about the workflow rules, workflows, process builder, and approval process. In the MVC architecture, we are going to talk about the architecture of the model view controller. Activity management is a straightforward topic. In the activity management, data management, we are going to talk about the data loader, workbench, and data loader.io. Now, in the data loader, like whether it is a data loader or a workbench or a data loader IO, so especially we will be doing it like how to import the records and how to export the records, how to delete the records, how to delete the records. So these are the different activities we will be doing it in the as part of the data management. Now, similarly, we'll have in the flows, we are going to discuss a bit. There are different type of flows are there, like a screen flow, record triggered flow. There are two types, screen flow and auto launch flow. Again, auto launch flow is divided into the multiple. Now we are going to discuss about the screen flow and auto launch flow. So total we have, if you count all of this, total we have a 200 topics. 200 topics in Salesforce admin. Right, so 200 topics where you have to focus on the admin. And these 200 topics, we are going to complete it in as soon as possible. Let me show you once again the grandparent and parent. So Salesforce topics is divided into 3 ways. Grandparent main topic is 16, parent subtopic is 65, child subtopic is 184. So I calculated 184 plus 16. So total 200 topics are there. So this is what we have discussed, Salesforce project IT in IT company. So there we have a project activities and developer responsibilities and Salesforce introduction. We are going to talk about the Salesforce services and technologies and Salesforce basics, mechanism, additions and release notes and Salesforce CRM, architecture and application. And also we are going to talk about the force.com, data modeling, UI customization, data security, email templates, queues, reports and dashboard and automation, lightning flows, MVC architecture, activity management, data management. So these are the topics which we have. Now I'll take the questions at the end.